Hi, it's Ron Goodall from FightHype.com. I'm here with the 18-time national champion now. Last time I talked to you, 17, but 18-time Curmel Moton. How's it going?
It's going good. Just got a good workout in at the gym. And yeah, we just came back from the Nationals. Got another workout.
Yeah. You know, and this was just like, what, like 2 weeks ago, right after you just competed.
Yeah.
And just want to just get your thoughts on like, what was that experience? You know, obviously you were the #1 seed. You have a lot of attention going into that.
It was a great experience. I had a lot of fun up there. I had some good fights. I fought like 4 times against good opponents. A lot of experience. And I just did what I had to do, you know. Took home the strap and got number 18.
Yeah. And you know, and seeing that, you know, you've had a lot of knockdowns throughout that, even had a knockdown in and then the finals. Just what would you say was like your moment in that last fight when you knocked your opponent down into the fight?
Oh, I got a knockdown in the semifinals.
Oh, that was the semifinals?
Finals, I fought Bruno Rios.
Okay.
It was a good fight. I won unanimous. The fight before semifinals is when I knocked him down.
Was that
I gave him like 3 counts.
Okay. So just seeing the fact that you were able to get these knockdowns in the amateurs and just overall, just what would you say is just the most, I guess, gravitating or like moment into that national championship? Was it the finals? Was it a certain rival that you had? Was it the knockdowns that you were getting?
Well, the finals definitely, because you know I got the belt and it was a high-stake fight and there was a lot of pressure and a lot of build-up on the whole tournament. A lot of people knew Bruno, and this is the 4th time we fought, so you know a lot of people wanted to see how we went down. And yeah, it was just a great fight, and I showed my skills. You know, I did what I did, and I dominated. I felt like.
So I saw your dad got you this like really huge pizza after the celebration. Was that like something that you wanted? Was that just a surprise? Like it was huge.
Yeah. We had talked about it. He was gonna give me my own pizza or whatever after I won, and some soda or whatever. And then I thought he was gonna bring back like a normal sized pizza for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, he got a huge one, like $100 pizza. But yeah, it was
$100? Oh.
Yeah, it was lit though. It was fun.
You know, and just seeing that, like, you know, I know you probably know a lot of attention and hype's coming from, like, you know, you have more national championships now than your age, you know, and at a certain point, you know, that transition from going to the nationals and the amateurs, a lot of people kind of want to see, like, the professional, you know, opportunities coming in. So I just wanted to kind of understand timeline. Like, when do you think maybe you might make that switch?
So probably within the next 2-3 years, definitely. This next year, 2023, I'm gonna be on the youth team, Team USA, and I'm gonna be competing internationally. I'm gonna be competing in the world. So we're gonna finish out this next year, amateur definitely, and get the gold medal in worlds. And after that, we'll see.
You know, and just seeing the fact that you've got a lot of opportunities, like you've worked with like Shakur and Tank, and even recently Keyshawn Davis. I spoke with Keyshawn, he spoke highly of you. He even mentioned that there's some things I could take from Curmel and I in my own game. So
yeah, I've been there with a few of them, and Keyshawn, he definitely gave me some good work. We sparred twice, and yeah, we got some good rounds in. I learned a lot from him too, and great.
What's just the experience, you know, because you know, I spoke a little bit with you, but like being able to get that world class, do they look at you and they're like, okay, he's a young kid, or do they kind of look at you like, you know, I might be in here with a live dog, I've heard about him, so I got to keep my A game together?
I don't know before how they was looking, you know, maybe underestimate me or whatever, but I know I definitely showed that I'm in there, and I earn their respect, and they don't look at me as no little kid. You know, when we was working for real, and so yeah.
You know, even on top of that, you know, Bo Mack, Terrence Crawford's trainer, was in there, and you know, and you sparred some of his other guys in there, and you know, it was kind of hearing that you were giving them really good work, and the fact that, you know, you know, not going in details, but just the fact that, you know, we got pound for pound, like, greatness trainers in there seeing you also work too.
It was, yeah, it was great. Bo Mack, I talked to him, he said I got skills, I'm nice, and just, yeah, it was great.
And you know, I guess the big mantra is that you're being able to train in the Mayweather gym. Floyd is always constantly shouting you out on social media support. You know, watch this, you know, tournament, watch for Curmel, gives you shout outs. Just what was the relationship and how did you even meet Floyd and how did you guys come together?
Well, I came in the gym, you know, at first nobody really knew me. A lot of people think, you know, I think I'm related to Floyd or whatever, or I was handed what I got, but I earned everything I got. You know, I came in the gym. There was some good dudes in here. I started sparring them, you know, and I was showing that, you know, I'm really that guy. You know, I was whooping them and all that. Floyd started to notice me. You know, people were talking, and then I met Floyd. We started growing a relationship, and he started following me through my career, helping me out, tournaments, all that. And so, yeah, that's how it basically happened.
Did you get a chance to like speak to him or anything recently after the championship win, or not yet?
Yeah. He called me on FaceTime.
Oh wow.
A few days ago, actually. We talked. He said he was proud of me. That I look good. And, he got something for me.
How does it feel to have, like, you know, this is considered TBE, you know, and especially in this generation, you know, one of the best fighters to ever do it, business-wise, and even had an undefeated record, fight multiple champions. You know, do you feel like that has a lot of pressure, or you just feel like you're living up to your legacy of, you know, of being a great boxer?
Well, yeah, I definitely, like, there's pressure to it. You know, I gotta live up to it. And, you know, when I'm going to these tournaments, everybody watching me expect me to, you know, show out, do great things. I'm with Floyd. And I feel like, you know, I'm living up to that so far. And I'm handling my business at the tournaments. And I'm just doing what I need to do.
You know, and we spoke, obviously, you know, you have a decorated amateur background. And you know, a lot of people's probably like, well, it sounds like you may want to go to the Olympics. But this may be based off the age you were saying that you might miss it because...
Yeah, it all depends. We'll see next year. You know, the rules change all the time, and the Olympics. You know, I don't know if they're taking it out of taking boxing out of the Olympics, whatever they're doing, but we'll see when the time comes.
You know, and obviously, you know, that's just based on the opportunity. If there is like an opportunity for you to compete, to be on the American USA team, that would be something that you'd be.
Yeah, most definitely. That'll only help my pro career out more too. You know, I plan to win the gold medal if the opportunity comes.
Now, just getting a little insight of just you, because, you know, a lot of people probably think you were born in Vegas, but, you know, you train in Vegas, but, you know, where's some of the roots and where's some of the places, like, where are you from, essentially? Where were you born?
Yeah, I was born in Utah. I moved to Vegas when I was about 6. My dad moved me out here for boxing, and we just started going to the gyms, training hard, and we've been out here ever since.
You know, obviously there's not a lot of big boxing stars or people coming out of Utah, so I'm sure that you get a lot of like attention back where you're born. But was the move to come to Vegas just because this is Vegas? It has all the training facilities, all the stuff like that.
Yeah. We moved out here strictly for boxing, really.
And your dad obviously is a hard on you, but in a loving way, and it's very supportive. What's it like having your dad as a trainer, and how is he like? What's the whole journey been with him?
It's great. It's been a great journey. You know, we came from the bottom. We've been working hard, going to all these tournaments. It's just been us. We've been winning back to back. You know, and he keep me motivated. You know, he be on me. He make sure I'm right, and it's just helped me out so much. And without him, I don't think I've been able to do it.
You know, and seeing the fact that everybody's been talking about you in Vegas, a lot of the boxing guys. I was talking to Sean Porter. He was speaking highly of you. You know, Rolly's always shouting you out. He's always one of the big supporters as well in Vegas scene. And like I said earlier, you got an opportunity to work with Tank before, right? And you know, some people's compared you as like you got some Tank, you got some Floyd. So just what was it like just being able to spar and work with Tank, and just what was his thoughts with you?
Yeah, it was great. I got to learn some of the stuff he be doing. I worked with him right before the Eastside Cruz fight. Actually, a week before his fight and a week before my nationals last year. And so yeah, I was definitely going into nationals confident. You know, I worked with him, and I got to see the stuff he be doing and learn from him. So yeah, it was great.
You know, Tank be getting rid of his sparring partner. So like the fact that you're in there at a young age, and you know, obviously, you know, he obviously probably thinks highly of you for you to continue to work. What is it like working? Like, is you have to watch out for the power? Does he have to? Are you giving him different angles and different looks? Are you kind of being crafty yourself?
I'll say he was giving me good work. You know, he was showing me some things, and he was working with me. The power, he gave me a good body shot.
So he doesn't hold back, even if you're a 16-year-old.
He caught me with a good body shot one time, but I ate it. It was good. He definitely got good boxing skills, good skills overall, and it was just good work.
What would you say like the best advice that he's given you, you know, throughout that training camp, you know?
We didn't talk that much, but he just really told me your work was good. I'm good.
What's your thoughts on about maybe his fight with Ryan coming up?
Tank got that easy, huh?
Easy?
Yeah, easy.
You know, why is it, you know, obviously you're coming from you know, but for like, you know, boxing fans, why is it considered so easy for Tank to be able to fight Ryan Garcia?
One, I don't think Ryan's really focused. And to be in there with Tank, you gotta have good defense, and I don't see that with Ryan. You know, he got dropped one time and by somebody that can't punch like that. No disrespect to him, but he's not really a big puncher. And if Tank would have caught him with that shot, it would probably been over.
Yeah.
And Tank got great boxing skills, good boxing IQ, so overall it's gonna be an easy fight for Tank.
Who do you think possibly can give maybe, you know, Tank like a good challenge? I know you worked with Shakur before. Would Shakur and Tank be kind of a...
Yeah. Shakur give Tank the best fight. I think right now, them the two best. Devin along there too. But I think he behind them. I say Shakur and Tank at the top of the divisions right now.
You know, obviously you mentioned how great Tank is and he has great power and things like. What makes Shakur, you know, very crafty and
Shakur got high skills. He's one of the most skilled boxers out there. His boxing IQ is real high too. Great defense, great range, great positioning, and he got a little pop too.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sleep on his power. And I just think that'll be a great fight.
You think people over, like, you know, because Shakur doesn't get the consistent one shot. Now, you think people are underestimating that, like, about Shakur and, you know?
Yeah, I think people underestimate his power a little bit. We've seen him sleep a few people. He would have got one dude out of the last fight if he would have threw more combinations. But, yeah, he definitely got popped.
Yeah, and he's a tough guy. He's a gold medalist. You know, many people felt it would be Oscar Valdez. So, just coming back to you, you know, you coming up watching boxing, obviously I know you watched Floyd, but who's some of your favorite fighters and some of the guys that, you know, you enjoyed and maybe picked a little bit, like, into your style?
Definitely Floyd. I like watching a lot of Pretty Boy Floyd. Back then, Sweet Pea.
Sweet Pea?
Nice. Sugar Ray, definitely Sugar Ray Leonard. And some of the heavyweights I like to watch. I like Holyfield, Pretty Gold, and Lennox Lewis. They real nice.
You know, and seeing the fact that I've seen your style, you can box if you need to, you can move, but when you want to go for the kill or really be aggressive, you go straight at them with good head movement, good defense while going in. Like, how do you know when to turn the switch on and off? Like, you know, to...
well, I feel like you need that in boxing, you know. Sometimes you can be pretty and, you know, make the fight easy, but if it comes down to it, you got to, you know, win them rounds. You got to be able to show the dog and bite down. And like in my last fight with the tall southpaw dude, they gave him the first round, so I had to bite down. I started coming at him and just dog him out. So I feel like, yeah, you need that in boxing.
You know, and I know that amateurs, there's only like 3 rounds at times, and it's a different style from pros, and you've sparred pros, so you know the difference between the two. But I know that there's a lot of times where you have to tell yourself, did I win that round or did I lose that round? And how does that kind of go? Like, do you know, I know sometimes some fighters feel like, oh, I won that round. But I know there's a part of you that you probably go, man, I need to step it up the next round. I might have lost that round. How do you self-reflect and just say, hey, I got to pick it up and I think I lost that one, and be honest with yourself at times?
I mean, when you're in there, you can kind of feel, you know, if you didn't really land as many punches that round, but he might have caught you with a good shot or whatever. But actually, in USA boxing now, you can see the scorecards after every round, so that make it easy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And, every round I'll pick it up anyways, because that's kind of my style. They people, they tend to gas out after, you know, they might come out strong one round, the second round they're still all right. By the third round they done, so I try to keep pressing more and more and just break them down. So regardless, I'm going to pick it up every round.
You know, and seeing the fact that you've done amateur so long, are you kind of excited to later on switch to the professional style? Because I know some people say like, oh, they didn't really, if it was scored professionally, that wouldn't really won the round, but they get the points by touching. Would you say like you're more ready to do a professional style in the future where you kind of are breaking them down? And
Yeah, I feel like I'm excited to step into the pros soon in the next few years, and I feel like I'll do great. You know, I'll be able to pick my shots real good, and you know, with 8-ounce gloves on and no headgear, it'll be a different story. So.
Yeah, you know, they might have to run a little bit more than they're already doing now. Well, I don't want to take too much of your time, champ. I just wanted to come by and congratulate you on your 18th national championship, which is incredible. You know, a lot of boxing fans and boxing world is tuned in and looking forward to your journey. So, is there any messages or any last things that you want to tell the fans out there?
Yeah, I just want to thank all you for your support and following me in my career. Thank all my sponsors for helping me out. I want to thank the money team for always having my back, and keep following me through my career. I won't disappoint.
Awesome. Appreciate it, champ.